150.9. What's up, you guys? I am still sick. My throat does this weird thing in the morning, but I'm about to take some Dayquil. And yeah, I've been suffering. Is weird. When I wake up in the morning or when I'm about to sleep at night, it's when I start feeling that scratchiness in my throat. And then the next morning, I just feel like total crap. But once I take Dayquil and get my day going, I feel fine. So, I don't know. We're in this awkward stage of getting rid of this cold. We are about to edit episode 1 of the Change Your Life series. So, I'm still excited about this series, even though I got sick right before. But, yeah, stay tuned. Alright, you guys. So, my day 1 of the 90G challenge is now live on my YouTube channel. Oh gosh, I'm tired. Now I gotta rush to the gym, do a leg day, rush to the grocery store, and then I'm going to show you guys a grocery haul of my cutting groceries. So, we'll see you then.
One eternity later.
What's up, you guys? Today I've been rushing. I got back from the grocery store. I'm going to do the grocery haul, so stay tuned. But I'm starving to death because I haven't eaten a proper lunch or a real meal except for that waffle I ate earlier. I don't think I vlogged it, but I ate like 3/4 of a waffle of what for the macros I had left, and then now I'm having this is Sara Lee bread, 45 calorie bread, and 2 slices of Kraft 2% cheese, and a macro-friendly Americano, and yeah, this is my, I guess, snack. So I could still fit another slice of that BJ's pizza. I have like 3 more slices because when I went to BJ's, I overestimated the amount I could eat, and I still even got a small pizza. But yeah, I still had a lot of leftovers, so I'm trying to finish that. But been able to fit in like 1 slice a day since yesterday. So here's my second slice, and yeah, after we do that, then I will be satiated enough to not be hangry and do a proper grocery haul video. What's up, you guys? We are doing a grocery haul as promised, and this is the first round of groceries that I bought for my cut. And for those of you who do not know, I am cutting from January 1st and 90 days later till around the beginning of April, end of March time frame. So these are my starting groceries. I'm just gonna run through each one and tell you why I like them. Okay, all right, so we got some egg whites, and I like these because they're 100% pure protein. Per serving is 25 calories and 5 protein, 0 carb, 0 fat. So these are a great source of protein. I use them with my waffles that I make. I use them with my macro-friendly French toast, and also just eat them plain after cooking them. So these are my favorite for macro-friendliness. All right, and then we got some sugar-free salted caramel syrup. The reason why I like this is to add flavor to mainly my coffees. As y'all know, I do what I call the ghetto Americano. If you watched my previous episodes where I kind of make a homemade Americano, and I like to add this. It is 0 calories, so that's the #1 reason why. If you do use full sugared syrups, it does use up a lot of your calories. Next thing I have is sugar-free maple syrup, and I use these primarily on my waffles, French toast, pancakes, and these are super macro-friendly. Typically, a serving of real pancake syrup with sugar is 100+ calories. So this itself, 1 serving is 20 calories and only 8 carbs, and I typically don't even use 1/4 a cup for my waffles, so I use even less than that. So this is what I like. All right, and so for this week, I am having some pasta. My macros starting out are pretty high in carb, so I have room for this. So I am having some chicken breast pasta, and this is super good. It's only 2 fat, 13 carb, 2 protein per half a cup. All right, and then we got some veggies. Broccoli, you can't go wrong with broccoli. You gotta hit your vegetables, so I like to just boil them and cook them that way, and then eat them with a little bit of, I can't believe it's not butter spray. So broccoli. We got some bell peppers, since I am making some fajita veggies later this week. This is super good. I mean, all veggies are super good because you could get a lot of volume for really little to no calories. So yeah, low carb. And I got red bell peppers. And I also got some red onions for the fajita veggies. And these are also very macro friendly. I got some zucchini, and I like to use this to add volume. Sometimes I'll have some egg whites, and then I'll slice up some zucchinis and just cook them in the pan with a little bit of cooking spray. So I'll get my carbs from here and it'll keep me full. Then I got some russet potatoes. I really love these. They're really easy to make. If you're on the go, you just microwave them for about 4 to 5 minutes depending on your microwave, and poke some holes in it with a fork. And it's a good quick carb source if you're on the go. And then for my pasta that I'm making, I have the spaghetti. I get the whole grain just because it's a good source of fiber, and it also burns a little slower in my stomach. It keeps me a bit satiated longer since it's not just white pasta. And the macros on these, 1.5 fat, 39 carb, 8 protein. So pretty high in protein per a serving. And then some more veggies, got some carrots. These are a good source of vitamin C. And also I like to just, you know, boil them and eat them with my broccoli. I got some blueberries, a really good source of antioxidants. And you really get the bang for your buck for the amount of volume you get for a serving of blueberries. Very macro friendly. And we got some strawberries, and these are also very macro friendly and also full of vitamins. We got some romaine lettuce. I just love Caesar salad, so I like to have, you know, romaine lettuce with my Caesar salads, and it adds volume. And then I got some Honeycrisp apples. These are like the Bentley of all apples because they are really expensive, but other than that, they do keep me satiated, and I like to use them as a snack. It seems to keep me fuller longer, so I just like apples. Oh yeah, to touch back on the romaine lettuce, I forgot to say how macro friendly these are because, let's see, a serving size is 2.5 cups. 2.5 cups is 15 calories, only 3 carb, 1 protein. So you could basically eat this whole thing for less than 20 carb. We got some street tacos, and I love these because I don't know about you, but I like to have more amount of tortillas, and it makes me feel like I'm getting more for what I'm eating. So let's see, 3 tortillas is 100 calories, 1.5 fat, 19 carb, 2 protein. So I really like these rather than just getting like the low carb tortilla. It's about the same. I got some Monsters. These are 0 calories, and I like to have them every once in a while. And let's see what the macros are. 0 calories, 2 carbs, 0 protein, and then all these vitamins. Okay, we got the Light and Fit Greek yogurt. I love these as a snack, especially when you're trying to hit some protein, because 1 container is 80 calories, 8 carb, 12 protein per one of these. So very good macros. And I also got the strawberry flavor. Then we got some plain Greek yogurt, and I love these to use as a substitute for sour cream. So sometimes I'll use these with my baked potato and chives, so they're a great source of protein as well. 22 protein, 9 carb for 1 cup, and 0 fat, so very good source of protein. All right, so lastly we got more protein. So I got some chicken breasts here. I like to cook these and use them either in my salads or, you know, as a source of protein for my main meal. They're very low fat, so they're 2.5 fat, 0 carb, 23 protein per 4 ounce. So almost just pure protein. Flank steak is my favorite steak when I'm dieting because it's very low fat. Let's see. 9 fat, 24 protein, 0 carbs. So you get the bang for your buck for this steak, because typically steaks are like double this amount of fat and more. If you prepare it correctly, it does turn out really good. You can cook it medium, medium rare, or well done, and it's still really tender and flavorful. So yeah, flank steak, my favorite. All right, guys, so that concludes the grocery haul. And again, this may be different per the individual, but basically I like to pre-plan my week to set me up for success. And of course, these items will change as my cut progresses. Right now, we're really early into the cut. It's day 2 right now. So weeks down the road, this may change because I am planning on having lower carb by then, because typically your macros do get narrowed down toward the end of the cut. But yeah, this is my grocery haul, and I hope you like it. If you like it, please like the video and comment down below how much you think this all cost me. We are meal prepping right now, you guys. Got some chicken breasts on my cast iron skillet. And guys, if you don't have cast iron skillet, I would go get one, especially if you cook a lot of like chicken, steak, stuff like that, because with Teflon pans, they do wear out really easily, especially when you got that char on the meat. So yeah, cast iron skillets last forever. Look how good that's looking. That's how you want your chicken breast to look. Look how nice those turned out. The secret is using a thermometer. Always cook the chicken at first on medium high with the cast iron skillet, and then for 5 minutes, and then I flip it, and then I'll cook it for another 3 to 4 minutes. And as I do that, I'll check toward the end with my thermometer to make sure it's at least at 165 degrees Fahrenheit, and right when it hits that temperature, I take it off. And then I'll let it sit for 10 minutes before I cut into it, and it's been turning out perfect every time. So try that out. And yeah, I love my cast iron skillet. So I'm about to let these cool down for a little while before I clean them, then do some flank steaks. Alright, you guys, got some broccoli cut up, got some carrots I'm about to chop up, boiling some agua because I'm going to make some steamed veggies to go with that chicken. Alright, you guys, I put the broccoli and carrots in there. Gonna boil them for about 5 minutes or until it's done to my liking. And then I'm gonna put them in a big Tupperware, like the chicken breast on the side, like this. Alright, you guys, so meal prepping is not for everyone, but there's certain things that I like to have on hand, like a source of protein, some veggies, or a source of carb for if I'm trying to put together a last minute meal, because it's just more convenient that way. That's unless you eat out all the time, but when you're cutting and you want to get results and guaranteed results, it's not really good to eat out too much. Just because like places like Chipotle, it varies depending on the weight of the scoop of the person serving you. And for places like Chipotle, or for places like Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, like fast food places, it's pretty much consistent. But that's just my take on it, is try to do as much as you can on your own in the beginning, if you want to get those guaranteed results. Alright, you guys, so I got my veggies all prepped. So now I'm gonna clean my cast iron skillets again and do some steaks. Alright, you guys, I just trimmed the fat off the flank steak. This is what it looks like. And I cleaned off the cast iron skillets. And for those of you who do not know, in order to keep the flavor in the skillet, the way you wash it is after you're done, I let it cool to about warm or just all the way cooled off, and I use either hot or warm water right here, and I'll rinse it off, and I'll use those things right there down here. This is called a scraper. So you get some hot water on there, and I scrape off any residue with the hot water, and that's all you use, just water and the scraper. And don't use dish soap, or else it'll take the flavor away and add some odd flavor on there. And now I'm heating it on medium high heat. Once this gets hot, I'm going to season it again with some oil and a paper towel, just a light amount, just to coat it. And then I'm going to put the steaks on. Right, so I used garlic and herb steak seasoning. I put this on both sides, and yeah. I like to cook my steaks medium to medium rare. So we got some bell peppers cut up for the fajita veggies, and I'm gonna cook them in the cast iron skillet. So we gotta clean them again. And now I'm chopping up some red onions. This is the dangerous part, right when you get to this. And then right when I get here, I kind of just chop it another way, but I'll show you guys. But I'm gonna cut these in half. Onions are last. You always cook the veg that takes the longest to cook, which is the bell peppers. And then for this one, since it's getting dangerous, we're just gonna cut them this way. Okay, and we got some steaks cut right here. Or cooked, not cut. But we're gonna cut those later. I'm letting it rest. Finally having dinner after a long night of prepping food. So here I got 1.5 servings of this whole grain spaghetti I bought. Some normal tomato pasta sauce. I got some chicken breasts. I have 2 servings of this right here. I got some romaine lettuce, about 1.5 cups, with some of these normal croutons. And then I have a serving of these Bolthouse Farm Caesar, creamy Caesar dressing. Because the base is yogurt, it has really good macros, like 45 calories, 2.5 fat, 4 carb, 2 protein per 1 or 2 tablespoons. So very good. And yeah, and I still have more macros to go. Okay guys, since like I've been so busy today, I haven't had a chance to eat a real lunch, so I'm like behind on my macros. So I'm gonna do a scoop of protein, and then we're doing some calorically dense foods for the rest of the night to hit our macros. Those aren't regular Cheetos. I got these baked Cheetos. They taste just as good, a little bit different from the full fat Cheetos. Of course, I mean the full fat ones do taste better, but these are actually spicier and have half the fat. 5 fat, 20 carb, 2 protein, so pretty good macros. This is 2 servings, and I still need to eat a Skinny Cow ice cream sandwich. So yeah, but my macros are pretty spot on today. 249 carb, 52 fat, 122 protein. The goal today was 250 carb, 50 fat, or 49 fat, and 123 protein. So within 5 grams, or actually closer than that. That is going to conclude today's video. I am so tired. It's 8:30 p.m. and I'm a morning person, so by this time I start to decline as far as my energy levels and all that. So I'm pretty much going to be done for today. I'm going to eat a Skinny Cow ice cream sandwich, head to bed, and then tomorrow is a new day. Yeah, tomorrow's a new day. And today I also did a lower day. No cardio today.